In this video, I'm going to talk about red and blue light therapies for skin, how to get a inexpensive model that's going to work just as good as, a $100 one you get off Amazon. Some potential side effects that I think need to get discussed, which I don't ever see people talking about, as well as correct dosing. So I picked this model up here. This is a dual red and blue light. I got it out of the plant section. And the thing is, what we're really concerned with is getting the correct nanometer. There's not going to be any difference in the red light you pay $100 for versus the red light I paid 29 euros for. It's that nanometer that you're concerned with. The technology is the same. For blue light, you want it to be around the 430 range. That is not because 430 is the best, but because when you get below that, you run the risk of the device giving off UV radiation. And as for the red, you want it to be around 660 or 680. 670 is going to be good, 690 is good, 660 is probably still good. It's that when this research was conducted, 660 and 680 were the most common bulbs that were available to do the research with. So if you find something that is a little different from what the research says is beneficial, it's still going to work the same. As far as side effects, so what I found reviewing women's testimonials is that often if they were predisposed to melasma, which is pregnancy mask, it's browning of the skin that happens because of hormonal changes, these red lights will flare up melasma. What I noticed on myself is I would get these like little small red tiger stripes after using the device. They'd go away in a couple days. However, I didn't keep up with using this for other reasons, so I'm not sure had I kept using it if they would have faded or not. The reason I didn't keep up with using it myself is because I would generally get a pimple or two afterwards the following day. And now you might be wondering, but I thought blue light was good for acne. And it is. However, I'm already predisposed to having problems with the sun making me break out, and these lights are 1,000 times stronger than the radiation you're getting from the sun. So even though blue light and red light to some extent both kill acne bacteria, because I'm already sensitive to the sun's rays, it caused it to happen anyway. What else? Oh, I don't know if you can see it on here, but I have a hyperpigmentation spot that had been there for like a decade, and I managed to get it to go away completely using a super intensive lightening mask that I make for myself. And within a couple uses of this red light, it came back. And it hasn't gone away on its own. I'm pretty sure if I start using my skin lightener again, I can get it to go away again, but I've just been too lazy to get around to doing that. So yeah, if you have melasma or you have a sensitivity to the sun already or any other sort of sensitivity to hyperpigmentation, you're probably going to want to avoid light therapies. As for dosing, so these are evidence-based. There's a bit of research out there, not a ton, but enough to know that yes, it kills acne bacteria and the red light stimulates collagen production. The range of dosage is from 2 joules up to 50 joules. However, after analysis, it was found that 8 to 9 joules is generally the most effective dose. And how you figure this out is a very long, complex mathematical expression, which I never would have been able to figure out on my own, but my boyfriend is very, very smart, and he made me a lovely spreadsheet on Google Docs, which is linked down in the description. It covers both this model, which is 45 watts, and its other comparable model, which is only 13 watts. If you have a different light and would like to get a infograph for the dosage for your device, go ahead and post it down in the comments, and I will certainly add that. As far as picking a 45 watt light or a 30 watt or a 15, I I would suggest going with a lower wattage. You're going to be able to get the same dose just by using it longer. You don't need to go with a super powerful light like this. It was way overkill, and like I said, I can't even keep using it, so it's going to start, it's going to be my winter source for my herbs in my kitchen. So yeah, like I said, hopefully that's helpful. I love these sort of like home remedies and whatnot, but I just think there needs to be like more information out there. Too many people start using these things because they believe that they are completely safe, and I mean, there's always side effects with things. There's always side effects. So hopefully this was helpful.